Carl Henderson was an average 42-year-old man with three obsessions: his fantasy football league, his 2007 Honda Civic, which he lovingly called the Silver Bullet, and his butt. Not in a weird way, just in a my behind deserves to be pampered kind of way. But his wife, Denise, an accountant with the soul of a war general, had implemented what she called the financial purity doctrine. No unnecessary expenses, no name-brand cereal, and absolutely under no circumstance, no luxurious toilet paper. They were now a one-ply household. Carl referred to this as the dark era. He tried everything: pleading, bargaining, a PowerPoint presentation titled "Cheeks Deserve Comfort," a case for charming, but Denise would not be moved. "We have to save money, Carl," she'd say while making instant coffee in a used peanut butter jar. "Real comfort comes from sacrifice." Carl disagreed. So, fueled by desperation and a lingering rash, he hatched the plan. For 3 weeks, Carl scouted the local Costco like he was in a spy movie. He memorized guard shifts, camera placements, and which worker took the longest bathroom breaks. He even befriended a 19-year-old employee named Kyle by pretending to be interested in protein powder. "I'm bulking," Carl lied, flexing what could only be described as a noodle arm. Kyle, bless his soul, was not the brightest crouton in the salad. He told Carl everything, like how the back gate to the loading dock was broken, or that the store cat, Chairman Meow, only reacted to jazz music. Vital intel. At 2:17 a.m. on a Wednesday, the time between Denise's Ambien-induced coma and Kyle's third break, Carl made his move. He wore all black, a ski mask, fingerless gloves, and for some reason a pair of neon orange Crocs. He claimed they were his silent shoes. He climbed the garden center fence, did an unnecessary somersault, and whispered, "Showtime." Carl had just made it to aisle 17B, the promised land of quilted bliss, when Chairman Meow appeared. They locked eyes. Carl froze. Chairman Meow, with the gravitas of a war-hardened samurai, slowly extended one paw and hit the alarm button. Sirens, flashing lights. Kyle, on the night shift, immediately panicked and locked himself inside a freezer. Carl grabbed the first bulk pack he saw, which turned out to be a novelty wedding cake made entirely of stacked paper towel rolls, and sprinted toward the exit. That's when he slipped on a frozen pizza. Security guard Brenda, who had just passed her taser certification with flying colors, lit him up like a Christmas tree. Carl dropped to the floor twitching, still clutching a single decorative roll labeled "Leave, Laugh, Lou." Carl woke up in county jail next to Elbow Ricky, a man who claimed he was part raccoon and full profit. Ricky offered Carl eternal protection in exchange for snacks, gossip, and once a week, one roll of Ultra Plush. Carl declined. Denise refused to bail him out. "If you wanted the good TP," she said through the glass, "you could have sold that ridiculous foot massager shaped like a panda." But the world had taken notice. Security footage of Carl's downfall hit TikTok under the title, "Middle-aged man gets wrecked for toilet paper." It exploded. Within 72 hours, #TP Carl was trending in 14 countries. Remixes, animations, fan fiction. A 12-year-old from Ohio made a dubstep version of Carl's scream. One user deep-faked Carl into Fast and Furious clips. Another posted a dance challenge called the TP Shuffle. Carl became a meme, a legend. A toilet paper brand called Cloud Bum offered Carl a sponsorship. Commercials, meet and greets, even a plush toy of his Crocs. Suddenly, Carl was a household name. He returned home in a limo wearing sunglasses and holding a diamond-encrusted toilet brush. Denise, impressed by the income and relieved to finally afford name-brand peanut butter again, forgave him. They even upgraded to bamboo-based 4-ply, which Carl now refers to as heaven, spun into paper. But the fame got to his head. 2 months later, Carl tried to sneak into a Walmart dressed as a giant cereal mascot to steal the last box of Cocoa Puffs with marshmallows. He tripped over a toddler, fell into a ball pit, and was banned from every Walmart in the tri-state area. Carl now lives a quiet life as a motivational speaker for midlife crisis groups, delivering talks like "Follow your dreams," even if they're covered in toilet paper. Turn your arrest into a brand, and how to forgive a cat that ruined your life. Chairman Meow has since retired and lives on a goat farm in Vermont. Kyle moved to Florida to pursue a career in motivational beatboxing. And Denise. She started her own YouTube channel, Denise Makes Sense, a financial advice show where she occasionally roasts